All right, guys. So Pierre Poilievre is back on the attack against Justin Trudeau, and this time he's going after the healthcare system, which I've been kind of on Pierre Poilievre a little bit about that. Just personally speaking, I think our healthcare system's been broken for quite a while. But Pierre Poilievre is actually going to post some evidence of that here on a video that he just released today. So let's have a look at this, and then we will talk about it after, like usual.
That thousands of cancer patients from BC will be sent south of the border for radiation treatment.
Both urban and rural emergency units are facing great strain offering urgent care because of staffing shortages and a flood of patients.
CTV News has obtained this video from inside a hospital in Ontario that has turned one of its bathrooms into a patient room.
Hundreds of people with a cancer diagnosis are waiting longer than a month. Fort St. John's Hospital shut down overnight for the fifth day in a row, while Fort Nelson doesn't know when their ER will shut down on short notice. Over just 24 hours, two patients at this ER on Montreal's South Shore died waiting to see a doctor. One, Radio-Canada reports, had been waiting 12 hours.
Siobhan Mitchell talked to CTV from inside a Toronto hospital, posting this photo on social media. She says she waited 48 hours in this hallway to get a bed for emergency surgeries and said she witnessed a flood of sick patients jamming the ER.
Until you are in it, you don't really understand how desperate and critical it is. It's terrifying, it really is.
More than 5 million Canadian adults don't have a primary care provider. Those wait times, by the way, are disgusting. So a quick little story about my, personal health. I'm not going to get too much into it, but I essentially needed testosterone replacement therapy about 5 years ago because I just had low testosterone. If you checked out my politics back then, you'd probably agree with that and you'd believe everything you'd hear about that. But anyway, so I did have to essentially get on what they call TRT. I had to wait 2 years to get it. 2 years to get something that I needed. Now, there's lots of people who need the same thing, and yes, testosterone replacement therapy can also help with your mental health. And if that's what you need to help with your mental health and you're not getting it, there's a high risk of, people, let's just say, unaliving themselves, which has happened. Waiting this long is obviously insane and it's not effective. And by the way, testosterone isn't even free. It doesn't even, most healthcare or benefit providers don't even cover it. You still have to pay at least a fee. But you still got to pay all those taxes too, right? And then you go to the hospital and you got to wait 12 hours or 48 hours for a bed and people are dying. This is like what was happening during COVID. How is it not any better? Oh, wait, maybe it's because they fired all those nurses for not following the mandates. Now look at them. Consequences for your actions, though, right, liberals? See how easily scared you are? You literally were scared into participating in breaking our healthcare system. Shortage of nurses, shortage of beds, shortage of funding. How is that even possible with all the taxes we pay? And if that's the case, then maybe we should stop sending money to other countries, considering this is happening, right, Trudeau? Seems like he's not interested in that. He wants to give all of our money away and spend it on ridiculous climate change programs, but yet people are dying in the hospital because they can't get health care when they need it. But it's free. Remember that myth? It's free, guys, and it's free and it's effective. First of all, it's not free, and second of all, it is highly ineffective. And this has been I've been stressing about this for years. I usually don't talk about health issues this much on this channel because with the YouTube algorithm, this is a political channel and it's still a small channel. So right now I try to just stick to, Canadian politics. But since Pierre Poilievre brought it up, I thought, well, maybe I can share my grievances with you. And I'm sure a lot of you are going to, write in the comment section about how you have grievances with the healthcare system too, because it's obviously broken, just like everything else in this damn country. I know it. You know it. We all know it. Trudeau knows it, and he's still doing it, and he's doing it on purpose, even after he's seen all this. He's seen the reports, and he turns a blind eye to it. Sorry, we have proxy wars to go fund. Give me a break. This is what I mean. We need someone who is Canada first, someone who actually cares about Canadian people. Justin Trudeau has made it very, very, very clear that he does not care about Canada or its people. Whether they're legal immigrants, people who were born here, if you are Canadian, you're basically his enemy. And that's why populism is on the rise. Because what's the opposite of global elitism? Populism. Trudeau is clearly a globalist. He's clearly an elitist. And all these corporations, especially in the United States, it's much worse. It's much worse. By the way, a pretty big election going on there tonight. Please join me at 8:30 Eastern time, and I will be live streaming some of the results. Some of the results are coming in right now, but I'm going to save that for the live stream. But please don't forget to leave your comments in the comment section. What do you think about our healthcare system? Also, please don't forget to like and subscribe, as it really helps grow the channel. Thanks again so much for watching, guys, and I'll be back at 8:30 tonight with live U.S. election coverage.